time, you guys. No more arms. Negotiate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop the funding for the war. 5, 6, 7, 8. No more arms. Negotiate.
Greetings, peace and love from Kiev. I would like to convey a message of hope from Ukraine. I hope to live in a better world where everybody refuses to kill and there are no wars. I hope people will forget anachronistic violent notions of sovereignty and territorial integrity in a world governed without violence. A world living as one good environmental friendly family of humankind on a common planet Earth without armies and borders. This is my hope.
Akala nyo ay ligtas na sa sariling sulok ang digmaan sa pintuan kailan may di kakatok.
At kung nag-iisip digma ay merong pakinabang gaya ng kapayapaan, gaya ng kasarinlan, nalulungkot kaming sabihin na kayo'y nagkakamali. At kung hindi nyo narinig ay sasabihin namin muli.
Prinsipyo ng digmaan ay prinsipyong kamatayan na walang nananalo, ang lahat ay talunan. Lumilikha lang ng libingan ng kapatid, ng ama, ng ina, at mga anak nila.
برای اقتصاد دستوری، برای این هوای آلوده، برای ولیعصر و درخت‌های فرسوده، برای پیروز و احتمال انقراضش، برای سگ‌های بیگناه ممنوعه، برای گریه‌های بیوقفه، برای ترس و برای آینده، برای این بهشت اجباری، برای
Hello, my name is Gene. I'm with the Granny Peace Brigade, Philadelphia. It is no secret that the threat of nuclear disaster looms large on our horizons. The United Nations Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons has been signed and ratified by 122 countries, none of which possess a nuclear weapon. We call on those nations, there are 9 of them, the United States, Russia, England, France, China, Israel, India, Pakistan, and North Korea. We call on them to support the objectives and provisions of the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons.
What is the alternative, particularly for us as activists?
Well, this is where the population come in. Across Europe, we know that there's been huge protests against NATO involvement and expansion and escalation.
Accountability for British nuclear testing, justice for the Western Shoshone Nation and victims of all British nuclear colonialism.
Scrap Trident, implement all nuclear treaties, bring justice and assistance to the victims of all nuclear weapons tests and use. Sign the UN Ban Nuclear Treaty. Sign the UN Nuclear Ban Treaty. Sign the UN Nuclear Ban Treaty now.
폭력으로 세운 기지 몰아내 주민 동의하지 못한 가짜 기지 몰아내 제주 바닥 망가뜨린 해군기지 싫어요 아름다운 평화의 섬 함께 만들어가요 해군기지 몰아내 전쟁기지 폐쇄해 평화의 섬 제주에서 해군기지 몰아내
해군기지 반대다 군사기지 반대다.
Carol Duduk about Sudan, but note again, the theme today is donate blood, don't shed blood. We have a blood drive going on now at the corner of 5th Avenue and 14th. Please donate blood today. It's urgently needed here in New York. Carol Duduk.
Hi, everybody. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Sudan. You know, it's one of the largest African countries. Right now, they're embroiled in a civil war that's killed thousands. So far, they estimate that 3 million people have been displaced and had to leave their homes.
Koa. And a koa is a form of spiritual gathering for the community to come together, and in this instance, to feed by water. And that is, we're feeding Kane here, Kane Kavai Ola, to give us that nourishment as a movement to continue to fight. And what was created there was a ki'i of Kane, and that is a wooden physical manifestation of him.
Flames, what is happening as of what happened till yesterday. So the region of the world we are talking about is this region called the northeast of India, which is all in colors, but Manipur, the one in blue, is where the epicenter of the violence is. I'll just tell you what happened in the last couple of weeks. Over 150 people have been killed. Now, we can't even document more because many of the bodies have been burned to ashes. You can't even count how many died. Look at the homes. This is a phenomena of burning homes after homes. 7,750 homes burned down, 53,000 displaced. Believe this is all happening in the last 3 to 4 weeks.
Western Sahara, known as Africa's last colony in the modern era. The area of Western Sahara is 260,000 kilometers. Its inhabitants are called Sahrawis.
To this day, Sahrawi women fight for their freedom abroad, taking their message to the world in the occupied zones and in the refugee camps, with their resistance in political posts and even on the front line of war. As I said, the Sahrawi woman has always been, is, and will continue to be a pillar in the Sahrawi struggle. For she is a strong woman, a brave fighter, a resistor, faithful on her beliefs and principles, who educates generations full of life, who fight for their culture, their identity, and their freedom.
دوركم توصلوا رسالة الشعب الصحراوي على أنكم رأيتوا شعب منظم، شعب ما يدورنش ما هو أرضه واستقلاله، شيء ثاني ما يدوروا، ما تديدوا السلام بالصوت بالأغنية بأي شيء، إحنا نكافحوا من أجل أرضنا.
Compromiso y entrega salvaguardar la paz y la seguridad social, conscientes de que es necesario el trabajo continuo y constante de personas en unión que no ejecuten acciones que respondan a intereses de pocos o de propios. Somos el Grupo Unidos por la Caja, de muy reciente integración, pero que se engrandece en su ímpetu incansable de lucha y de contagiosa entrega, y que no se detendrá hasta que la seguridad social, pilar de nuestra paz, esté garantizada.
Corações que se unem, corpos que se abraçam, mãos que criam fantasias, afetos, amores, alegrias. Universidade em ação, a gente é a gente. Arrancamos afetos alegres, abrimos nossos corações, no grupo, no abraço, em segurança, acolhemos, somos acolhidos, criamos magia, maneiras novas de amar, de comunicar. Porque a paz precisa abraçar, necessita sorrir, desabrochar, ainda que o solo seja árido.
निशाने आसमे आले शान अर्ज़ पाकिस्तान Sultan Markazin Yakin Shadba
Man Edrun Hit Winnie Pagu Natatuna